Yeah, so that pretty much sums up how I think this game is successful. You know, if you try to be brave, it kills you. The puzzles are not difficult, you still have to do them. You still have to figure them out. But the point is not the puzzles. The point really... Why is there half a dead body here? The point really is to cower and hide from the enemies. That's pretty much the point of this game. I mean, it does all the usual things that games and movies and books do to try to scare you. But the one thing it does that most other games don't is that it will reward you for being scared and it will punish you for being brave. Which I think is a fairly novel idea, to me at least. I mean, I've played plenty of games that are meant to be scary before. But games are about reward and punishment in a way. Like there's rules, you win games and you lose games. You progress, you're rewarded if you do certain things, you're punished if you do other things. I mean, that's what games are. And, you know, books are not like that, movies are not like that. It's only games that do that. And so you can do all the things that horror movies do, but it doesn't make a horror game until you know, you consider how to reward the player for being scared. Isn't that a strange idea? Rewarding players for being scared? And yet that's what we have here, isn't it? If you hide in the closet, you can beat the game. If you don't hide, you get killed. You're punished for being outside and you are rewarded.
1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
No, the orbs are apples of Eden. They are artifacts from Assassin's Creed. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so the game, literally, in order to progress the game, you have to cower in fear, and that's all there is to it. I mean, obviously there's other things to it as well. I mean, the puzzles are pretty good, and the atmosphere is great, the story is great. But all of that, other games have done before. I think the one thing that other games haven't really done is the horror bit. Okay, there's supposed to be up 8 and down 8, right? Pressure. Up 8 and down 8. Let's do some math. Math. M-A-F. 3, 3, 5. Let's go 1 and 3. Wait a minute, I can grab this. 3, 5. 1, 5. No, that's not right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's not right. 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that sound is supposed to be me grinding my teeth, like that crackling sound. 2. Yeah, so there's 8 and there's 8. So there we go. Up 8, down 8. The flow is even and stable. Let's see the other bits. I don't remember if we find an enemy here. We shouldn't, because look how narrow these corridors are. There's no real way to avoid the enemy if we are chased. But you never know with this game. Let's see, what are we looking at here?
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Right, sedatives, because that's gonna help, right? Wait, is that machine equipment memo? Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in the storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 should crack again. So there we go, there's a clue there as to what you should do if you haven't found the rods already. Actually, let me just see what's going on here. Is there a light? Let's just light that up. 3, well, triangle, square, and circle. Journal, notes. 3, 4, circle. Triangle, square, circle. Is that what I meant to do? Triangle, square, circle. All rods are in place. Okay, that's cool. That's not too difficult. And then we have a gear. I'm pretty sure we need this.
This shouldn't be.
There's the other one there. I don't know how many gears we're supposed to find, actually. It's kind of dark in here, isn't it?
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
Dun dun dun. Dead people. Okay, there's more gears. Apparently there's a lot of gears that I need here. And I need light as well, I guess. What am I doing? There's coal. There's a lump of coal there. In fact, there's like 3 lumps of coal in here. Pretty sure I need at least 1. By the way, lumps of coal are not good. In fact, lumps of anything are not very good for chemical reactions because when it's solid like that, there's less surface area for it to burn. Whereas if you have like powdered coal or just small bits of coal, then there's more surface area for the thing to burn, so it burns more effectively. Science! Anyway, there's coal. I don't know how much coal I need. Should we grab all of it or what? Might as well grab all of it. We can... Oops, we can pick it up. Throw it out. Actually, there's more coal here than I thought. Is there more and more coal dropping out or what? How much coal is there? I only need one, right? I don't actually need all of this. Is it actually dropping more coal out or not? No, there's nothing there. And... that's so much. Alright, I think that's all of it. Oh no, there's one more here. And one more there. Interesting. Fairly sure I don't need all of this, but we're just gonna drop all of it anyway. Oh, 3. Okay, never mind. Lights. Let's see, there we go, we need 3 wheels, and that. Alright, so we've got a gear here. I don't remember if we need to actually solve this puzzle, or we just... does not fit. Okay. So it actually... I think it actually just solves it for you. One more. So yeah, nothing scary here. So they don't do everything at once. So if you're solving puzzles, you're not chased by enemies. If you're chased by enemies, you don't really have to solve puzzles. Although there's that water bit where you have to kind of solve fairly minor puzzles while avoiding the water. But you know, you can stand out of the water and take all the time you need for that. Is that burning? Do I have to wait or what? How long do I have to wait? Alright, there we go. And I think we are okay. Great. Shadow, hi. I think I meant to duck the steam, I'm not sure. Ow! Yeah, so just in case you think you're just gonna hang around and do nothing for a while. The shadow comes! Wait a minute, the exit is that way. Am I actually getting hurt or not? I think I am. Wow. So William Smith has been marked as not able to know that the young man... Yeah, okay. Maybe I should heal myself. Because I am bleeding quite badly. A few cuts and bruises. What? Alright, alright. Yeah, so there's no real danger, except you can't go back. So let's go forward. And I think the rest of the game goes pretty much in a similar way. You hide from enemies. Interesting, get the elevator ride. You hide from enemies, you solve puzzles. There's a few more action sequences, I think. and everything falls apart. Alright, so we somehow survived that. And I think I'm gonna take a break right here. When we come back, we move forward with wherever the hell we are. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit.